Hey y'all, how are you? Um, I'm also working with some new stream tech, so I'm actually trying to get this connected up to Twitch really quick. Not doing it for some reason. Wait, I'm gonna hold up on this for a second. Well, just had to go back to my old method, but okay. It should at least work now. Yep. Alright. Well, I'm at least live both places. I just can't do the actual development part now. Because I'm using that computer to stream to Twitch, so I might just, like, play around with Twitch later. Get both chats up so I can see y'all. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I won't be able to go in and, like, fix stuff now, but try out the other things that I have. And yeah, I wanted this dual streaming plugin to work, but I'm gonna have to play around with it more. In the preparation of getting stuff ready for C3 on Saturday. Yeah, I know. Took me a little while. I was trying to figure out this, like, dual streaming plugin for OBS that should hopefully just let me use this one computer to do both of the things. But it doesn't seem like that was in the cards today. I'll play around with it later. So I might have some just late night test streams or something. Oh, or I could set up a like temporary account in Twitch to do it. Oh shit. So we started implementing some of our random encounters, and this is supposed to be a special one that only occurs in some places, but that's not in place yet. So this elephant appears everywhere he shouldn't. It's great. You can't go anywhere at this point, buddy. Anyway. So he will have a reason for being angry in the final thing, because it's an encounter that's only going to occur if you kill one of the elephants on Hearn that just spawn naturally. So it's supposed to be like, oh, their enraged mate or whatever coming back for revenge. Elephant revenge. Hey, I'm pretty good. How are you doing? So I do, at some point, want to go in and these guys are not set up. Set up. Is everything else set up? Yes. Good. I want to look at them in the CK. Supposedly, I guess I'll have to do that off stream. Because now I'm using both of my computers. And also, why this guy appears now when he's not supposed to be appearing by default. And also, I should lower his sit marker by just a little bit. It's just a little too... Or no, okay, his butt's on the floor. I just gotta angle him down. Navy, I put him in the, like, worn Imperial stuff that we have. But I should probably put him in, like, sailor's clothes or something. Oh. I thought I had Phosphorodo installed, but... Oh, right, because I just redid this installation, and it doesn't have it. SKSE. Whatever, it's fine. I want to see if the later parts of this quest work. There's a note that you're supposed to get at certain points, and a crew manifest. That did not work the last time that I did stuff. But that's okay. I still have to do a decent amount of implementation on this quest anyway. Because there's like a third, like a finale portion of it that I need to get to. Hey, Otter. The inn is going better. It has a much nicer interior that I can pop into real quick. Oh, cool. Bada looks good with the other outfit.
Wait.
Hey, welcome. Wait, did someone just do... Oh. Oh yeah, here's the stream notification. Thank you for the follow. We also just did our generic dialogue for this, but things none of the conditions have been put in yet. So like everyone says everything. So for a second I actually thought an NPC just randomly did the like, hey, wait, I know you. So here you go. Yeah, you can do all this. I'm gonna not do it for this run because that's not the part of the quest that I want to test. But if you want to see how the interior is going, I think this looks really, really nice. We were just looking at this in stream the other day. It has this new image space now, which eventually this is going to be the sky. I mean, it's going to have an actual roof on it as well. But like, I think the general vibe of the image space of the like color correction is really nice and warm. You know, this like back corner here feels very cozy in a cool way. And yes, the world encounter markers are functional, so this is good. We're on our way. Oh, I lost a cat. She left my lap. Yeah, so the inn is on its way. It's a big model. It's a lot of stuff to do. I know we were also talking about we're gonna want to put like coverings on the windows to these. because of how visible they are from inside. Or how visible, like, the outside, the ground would be from inside. So yeah. And, the exterior needs collision. What are you gonna do? See, the other thing is that cat left of the computer right now. Will the camera pick her up? This is one of the islands to the west of Hammerfell. So here's Stros Mackay down here. Here's Sagaith. And then Sentinel is over here. And we are over to the west over here. This is Kespar, and then we also have Hearn. And these are our most developed areas right now.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so I can come to you. I don't have a place for you to stay. Cool, yes, go through the whole thing. I need to talk to the captains. And then, okay. And then the captains I really only need to talk to Sinon. So I want to get to the point in this quest where you can do the note exchange. That's what I'm trying to test right now. Because it seems like an alias in the quest didn't fill correctly or something. Or it might also be the oh, it could have been because we were doing it in Skyrim together. Oh, the new map markers? Yeah, they look great. Here's Port Hunding. Look great. Elaine. I like Hagith a lot. And if we have them in for most now, there are a couple that still need new designs. Rihad. Like, I know we don't have an Orsinium right now. Yeah, because that one is in the running to be redesigned. Dragonstar. Skaven. Evermore is also in the running to be redesigned right now. Shorehelm. Just all of these look great. Yeah. Camlorn, Daggerfall. Sentinel. And I don't have any of the new ones up here, but there are new map markers for, you can see the Oasis one up in my compass right now. Up there? Yeah, up there. Point. Up there, up in the compass. We have a unique Oasis marker. And then, oh, and there in the compass right now is the Yoku Ruin marker. How much level design for the islands? As far as exteriors right now, they're in like third pass. So stuff like putting down harvestables, and spawners for like insects and things like that. So these islands are very complete. I think the only things right now that really still need to be done are some dungeon interiors, mostly the Yoku Ruins. Because it's a new set. Yeah, we're getting down to like the little details now, which is fun. But all of the Dwemer ruins are in. This one just had a second pass. I think Hunding's Vale over here is one of the ones that we have on our get it done. You know, we're trying to like push for it. And we've got some other temporary interiors for some of the others. There you go. Now ignore this. I did this. It's not good level design, because I'm not a good level designer. I just did this for the mechanics. Yeah, there's going to be a pre-release. And this is part of it. All of this is part of it. But in fact, actually, show you the little shrine up here, because I like it. Frogpot Shrine. With scarabs. Oh, that's right. I needed to adjust the weight and value of this. Okay. That's something I will do, because I need to remember to do that. But I love this frog pot. It's great. Here, stuff that I can show off to you. Let's do this, because I recently got done the effects on cat. It was a cat. She knocked over a box. Yeah, I don't know if the sound cutting out was the noise, what was it? She was messing with the box, and I wonder if the noise removal was trying to get rid of that, and that's why the sound was cutting in and out. Just like my camera is trying to get rid of her head. There it goes. Eventually I may get a green screen to make these a little better. Anyway. Release the frog. Just the frog. Okay, there we go. So, player.add item. Oh! Nuka, you did a recolor of it? I didn't know. No, I didn't see that. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be a plugin. Very soon. B3A38. Okay, so I did this with the Dawn Guard like bat effect for like vampire stuff, but apparently Nuga already added a recolor in this, so apparently the assets for making this into parrots is actually already here. Yeah, I mean, the bats are not super detailed by themselves. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. But yeah, this is gonna be bats. It's not gonna be bats. It's supposed to be parrots. Hog coming in, and boop, and boop. There you go. Okay. Yeah, the Garfield is also gonna be replaced. It's gonna be a Tava, like, bird thing, symbol. But yes. You can read Area of Tava. This is pretty much a translation of the Shrines of Kinnereth from the Elder Scrolls Redguard, which turned you into a bird, and you transferred like one to the other in a sort of loop. So you do this. Obligatory loading screen because it's just Skyrim. There you go. And we've got a whole loop of these things going through the different Yoku ruins and stuff around the islands. Just like in Redguard, how they were all around Stros Makai. Yeah. And you can either just click on it and get that, or you can stand on top of it, and if you have the feathers in your inventory, there'll be this fog effect, and then the thing will pop up. There you go. Boom. Did I forget to merge the sound file? Because I had a sound file of like parrot squawks. I might have forgotten to merge that. Oops. I should do that. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, I had some like parrot squawk sound effects to go along with this. Yeah, one more time. Take us up to Zemheidor. This is the other island. This is the island of Hern, where we have this, that isn't even the full thing, because there's still some pieces that need, LOD models. But that's Herna. Giant old Yokuden city. That's basically all in ruins. And here for the interior, one of these. Yeah, we still need doors. Doors are forthcoming. But like, look at the Yoku ruin interiors. Look at how good this looks. Ancient plates. We got plates. I've gotten distracted now from what I was trying to do, which was test a quest, and I don't think I've actually done that. But this is a dungeon in process right now, or like in the process of design. It's gonna be neat. I like what Garfield's doing with it. It's gonna be like a puzzly sort of dungeon. But not at all ready yet. And yes, we're not final door. So actually, give me a few more of those, because this should take me back to Chora, which is where I want to be. Might want to lengthen that for a little bit, because I do have the all of that spawning, but it looks like the loading screen, or the loading fade transition covers it up. So I might see if I can wait for there, have it wait for a second. How many people are working on it? It's hard to say. I mean, there's a good core of, like, probably a dozen or so of us that do a lot of, well, even then, there's a lot of, like, really large assets made by, just a person. Like, these gourds were made by Dan, and I think it's these and some like, clutter items that they made, but they've been amazing. They're everywhere. We do need to get the one fire effect fixed, but whatever. It's fine. They look great. And they're basically the nighttime illumination for a lot of our little villages here. But probably I'd say between like inconsistent members, between like a dozen and 20. In overall members, I mean, I think there's like 300 people on the IB server, something like that. I don't know. Really hard to say. I needed to go and speak to Sinon, and I did not do that. That's what I got distracted from. Correct? Yes. Yeah, Nuka, if that dual streaming plugin had actually worked, I would have gone in and swapped that out right now. Because I have my second computer down here, all set up for CK work. And it seems to work fine. For some reason, the creation kit does not like my main PC. It doesn't let me use gizmos, which are the things that let you move things around in the game world. It doesn't let me use them. I don't know why. So it just, I have to do everything with coordinates, and it's awful. This has been through like multiple OS refreshes and reinstallations. I don't know. It just doesn't like it. But my secondary PC down there seems to do fine. But that's the one right now that's streaming to Twitch. Because this dual streaming plugin didn't work for some reason. So I'm going to be playing with that later. Okay. Now I can go back there. What's up? I wanted that in my left hand, excuse me. Iron sword. No, gravel. Oh, it's because I added it through the, right. I get it. Fun implementation thing. Because you have to make 2 versions of a spell for either hand for it to work for dual casting. So I just added the right hand only version to myself. 700AB73. 00AB73. Give me sword. Give me gravel. Thank you. fun. Um... Oh yeah, I mean, development's been going really well. By the way, we have a open casting call right now for voice actors. If you're interested, if you're in the Twitch chat, if you type what is it? Exclamation point casting, or exclamation point audition, it'll give you the link to the audition document. At least it should. Because I hope I set that up correctly. I set that up actually for C3, because I am doing a stream for Community Creations Con on Saturday. It'll be benefiting charity. Yeah, and one of the requests was getting those sort of commands in so that people can get easy links to the donate page and whatnot. Oh yeah, let's just go back to...
Good afternoon.
Boom, 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 boom. Backstory, 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 backstory. And then wait for his line to finish. Does it give me the thing? Take this away from me. It's gonna take a million years for his line to finish. No. And then without that, the rest of this is kaput. It's okay. Now I know, because I think if I fix that, the rest of it should go fine, but it's definitely not giving me that note. While I'm here, test out the other thing. Because there's a ghost over on this coast of Hearn that has been giving me issues. Because I don't want him to appear during the daytime. And he has done so. By the way, nice blue water. I do think I'm going to go in and mess with this image space a little bit. I want it to be a little less green. Yeah, it already looks really good. I just want to tweak the underwater image space a little bit. Because I think this was made for Cyrodiil's Gold Coast, like around Anvil and whatnot. And we're gonna do basically this for Iliac Bay. But I have the ability to go in and tweak it a little bit, and I want it to just be a little bit less green. That's it. Own personal thing. Alright, good. So actually, it looks like he's properly not appearing now. And if I Wait for 14 hours. But now he's not appearing at all. I mean, embarrassment is what you make it, you know? It can be embarrassing to ask for help sometimes, but it's part of learning. I get it, 100%. But, you know, I also accept that, getting over that embarrassment is sort of part of the job. Especially as a voice actor, you're gonna do a lot of silly shit. It's just what voice acting is. Especially if you're new. Yeah. Yeah, it is possible to do gradients with the water. That's actually what... so now this guy is just not appearing at all, by the way. Which is its own issue. But, and actually, I'm gonna go into this. I'll see what happens if I get his sword and he's not here. You gotta get over it. You gotta, like, I mean... It's sort of the violin thing. Everyone sucks at violin. Sounds terrible when you're new at it, and it sounds terrible for everyone when they're new at it because it sucks. And then you get good at it. You gotta get through that to get good at it. I'm growing my hair out, which I'm not, but if I wanted to, there would be a whole this area that would suck and would look bad, but then you get through that, and then you get like down the shoulder, and then you're looking all right. Gotta get through. Yeah, I'm bouncing around between subjects. It's possible to do gradients of the water, but you have to do that as like a final step because it adds in basically a bunch of water types in a gradient between sort of the two water types that you're trying to go through. So it's a very like kludgy gradient. It's not something, it's literally just like, here's your dark blue water, slightly less dark blue, slightly less dark blue, slightly less dark blue, slightly less dark blue, lighter blue, lighter blue, lighter blue. So you don't want to do that and then have any other edits to like any of the water, anything happening, basically. So the plugin that I have right now just makes it this light blue water everywhere, because that's just easy for testing. But the actual gradient, we're gonna have to wait until we have like a build that we want to release, that then we will go in and do that gradient too, as like a final step. And that's all like a...
I know you.
Oh, thank you for the follow. And that's all like a, it's a script that someone made to do that, to generate all of those like different water types. I think it was Elscrux. I don't want to like give wrong attribution because I don't know exactly who did it, but there's a couple of implementers on Beyond Skyrim that, yeah, they are really good at what they do, and they make a lot of these kind of external plugins to help us do some of the weirdo stuff that we need to do. Hey, hey. Why do you have the Yokuden swords? Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't use that one. Um, these need some model tweaks. They're a little weird. Especially here, you know what? I'll show it to you because it's funny. Um, Hi, ghouls. Hello, ghouls. Boys and ghouls. If I can get blood on this blade here, the blood, mesh, which is a separate thing, on this one is messed up. I think this one is using, like, the vanilla iron sword or something. Come on, get bloody. You can kind of see it. Oh, and I've contracted acute necrosis. Yeah, you can see the blood mesh on this. Here, I'll get it. Oh. Get it in the light. Yeah, you can see the blood. It's like coming off of the blade on this. Oh no, it's not using the iron sword model. It's like the correct shape, it's just offset a little bit. But we are looking at getting these redone a little bit to help out with that. Oh, one sec, I got a Discord message. Ooh. Yeah. I was like, ooh, did I get a Discord message? Yes, I did. Someone asking me about making references to the Redguard soundtrack. Yes, please. All I can say, just yes, yes. I will tell you all you need to know about the Elder Scrolls Redguard. It's an okay game. It's fine. Gameplay, not great. Story, actually pretty good, though. Oh, it's the vanilla scimitar blood mesh. Good eye. Yeah. Yeah, as you know, one of those things that we just need to get fixed. That, yeah, we are just, someone just has to sit down and do it at some point. But yeah, if you haven't noticed, also new spells. Yeah, yeah. Redguard was very much trying to be like a Tomb Raider in the Elder Scrolls universe, with an engine that was not Tomb Raider. I don't know. Yeah, it was very clunky. Especially compared to like your actual Tomb Raiders that, you know, were a little clunky, but for the time felt very good. Redguard did not feel good even for the time. But that being said, if you wanted to go through and play it now, like on DOSBox, it's not hard. It's not a hard game. You know, keep a walkthrough in front of you and, you know, don't beat your head on the table about the weird puzzles that are not very well signposted. You'll have a good silly time. Also, actually, while I'm here, because the ghouls are undead, and I have a spell. I've realized recently that one of our ghosts is not tagged as undead. I want to see if the ghosts are properly tagged as undead. Just help me, Tava. Tava's Gravewind. Player dot add spell 0812 CBD. CBD's nuts. Alright, so This is a spell that I actually added in very recently. So it is a concentration, you know, that sort of thing, but for turn undead. And it only works on the lowest level of like undead enemies, which is why it only goes up to level 5. So I want to see if these guys are tagged as undead. No. Does resisted mean that they are tagged as undead, but that they resist turn? Might be that they're too high level, actually, yeah. Well, if they're too high level, then it means that they are properly being tagged as undead, which is good. That's what I wanted. I gotta learn how to do like chat stuff. I don't know. Um, that actually works out pretty well. Player dot ex, is it add exp or add xp? I forget what the code is to that. Well, what I want to do now is get the, what is it? The restoration dual casting to see if that actually works properly with the spell. I would imagine it would. Mouse cursor. Mouse, hello. Thank you. Um, Advanced skill. So, okay. Player dot advanced skill. Restoration. Let's do that again to give it above 20. then let's just... Okay. So now this should do the proper dual casting. Let's see if they get turned now. No. What level are you guys? I'm just being silly now. Get fucked. Making around in the water. Sup? God. Cloak. Oh wait. Oh. Tornado? Yes. 389. What? Is that actually not working? That's weird. Okay, because that's supposed to, like, start a quest thing. Me picking up his sword, even if I haven't met him yet. So weird that it doesn't. Fuck. Oh, wrong part. For a second.
Blanket. Excuse me.
Uh, yeah, I think the combat music is a little too low. But yeah, it's weird that his sword did not trigger the quest. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a miscellaneous. Oh, and now he spawns in. I can see him from a mile away. But why didn't it start the quest? It's supposed to start the quest. Maybe I gotta look at the helper, because I guess the helper is not... Something's going wrong with that. We can talk or trade. Hello. So it gave me the yes to this. Problem is I already have it. If I drop it... Nope, it's a quest item, it can't be dropped. Okay. I have successfully broken the quest. Good to know. Man, Skyrim quests, I tell you what. Alright, well, what else can I test? I should take a look at the hanging body, see what he's doing, make sure that he's working. Guess I could try the red spot. Actually, I should try the red spot. Because I don't know if that's going to work with the... Now that we have a bunch of nav mesh in, it might actually work with the courier. Okay. So I'll start up the red spot. I'll go over to the hanging body, check on him, and we'll do that. Oh, yeah. Yep. As soon as you get into Herna, starts chugging a little bit. There's just so many assets to load here. Yep, all these islands that I've been exploring have just been between these two. I mean, I'll tell you, for how small these islands actually are, they feel vast. Yeah, this, I think, in terms of building count, this, like, if this was, an actual Skyrim city, this would be, like, Solitude scale. I don't know. I mean, not all that long. Swimming from one island to the other, could actually go and do that real quick. But here. I'm getting distracted. Get distracted from doing all these things. But like a couple of minutes. It takes maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. Go and start this up. Oh. Ah. Yeah. I'm gonna successfully break all of the things. Yeah, we've got underwater stuff as well. Like, not a whole ton, of course. There we go. Hey, we're hoping to get that VA situation remedied pretty soon. We have an open casting call right now. Greetings. I'd choose between Vanilla Winterhold and Mammoth Raid. I mean, Vanilla Winterhold. I do. In fact, it's the perfect thing for a newcomer like you. I have someone you need to take care of, permanently. So she's gonna ask me to kill, Jory Half-Held. And this, by the way, I believe is one of the, audition lines. Also, you can read. I'm not gonna read all of the subtitles to you. As much as I do like doing dramatic readings. But yeah, a guy wronged her. She's looking to kill him. He's a Nord, carries an enchanted pickaxe. And she wants his pickaxe with his blood on it. You can read. So, actually can go and do the swim real quick. And then I'll come back here with the teleport. It all works. Do I still have acute necrosis? That might be why I'm feeling like I'm a little slow. Oh, no, okay. That wore off. Oh, there's the non-hostile elephants that are here. I am design director for Iliac Bay, so I am lead in terms of, like, most of the narrative beats, that we do. And, like, I, follow quests and NPC dialogue, from concept and ideation through into implementation. But there's also Garfield, who is our creative director, and who deals with more things like artistic direction, visuals, that kind of thing. So, like, in terms of plotline or, like, mechanics that we're looking to implement, I am probably the better source for that. But in terms of what each city is supposed to look like, what plants are where, things like that, that's more Garfield's territory. So yeah, you can see this is the channel between them. And yeah, I don't know. Probably a little less than 2 minutes for the swim. And then there's Siren Rock out there between them, which also has a little quest out there. You can see the little fire burning, which is very cool. I like that. And yeah, there's some underwater stuff. Yeah, I'm not a level designer at all, really. I'm writer, implementer. Oh, here, actually, there's a shipwreck just off of this way that I could show you. But yeah, I think between us there's a good, like, separation of kind of responsibilities. And it's fun sometimes to be surprised. Like some of these shipwrecks, I don't know that people put in until I see them. And I go, oh, cool shipwreck. And there is a quest, actually, that will take you to all the different shipwrecks and to, like, salvage cargo and stuff. Have I ever found plot? I mean, yeah. Do you find plot holes all the time when you're writing stuff? It happens. I've tried to fill them as best as I can. In terms of, like, huge plot holes that we haven't, covered up. I don't think so. I don't remember anything. For the most part, I think our lore is, like, internally consistent, at the very least. Whether or not it's consistent with some people's interpretation of what Hammerfell should be or whatnot, who knows? Cat. Because I know I have a very specific bugbear, which is the line from Oblivion, where someone says, what was it? The line in Oblivion where a Redguard mage says that Redguards don't like magic, and people are like, Redguards don't like any magic. And my big thing is, in every canon appearance that Redguards have made, they use magic. Like, a lot. Like, even in Skyrim, when you give the... what is it? If you give Sadia up to the Alagir warriors, they use a paralyze spell on her, in a game that also has shackles, and animations for people in shackles. They specifically use a paralyze spell. Like, Redguards use magic. It's just... they, like... not to say that they are completely fine with all magic. Necromancy and illusion absolutely still have their, like, their distrust within Redguard society, but, you know, there's a decent amount of I mean, this is, like, a low magic area, even for Redguards in general, but, like, you're still gonna see some magic using. It's just, it's how it is. Yes, and being against necromancy 100% is still a part of this, and still a part of our lore. In fact, we have a couple of quests that will reward you if you don't harm the undead in the Yoku ruins, which actually is another one of my little bugbears about ESO, because ESO was like, oh, Redguards don't deal with undead, so the moment there's an undead problem, they turn to the Ashaba, who, like, can fight undead because they're unclean or whatever. But it's like, guys, this is a world with... excuse me, this is a world with turn undead spells. You just turn the undead, lock the door behind them. You've dealt with your undead issue. Like, not entirely, but you get what I mean. There's other ways in this universe to go about dealing with an undead issue beyond destroying them. But yeah, so I'm hoping bits and pieces like Tava's Grave Wind being a new spell you can get will help sort of bolster that idea of, like, Redguards use turn undead spells. They use the spells that they... you know, they just value different spells than, say, Imperials or Dunmer. Yeah, I'll go into Urgenzel real quick. Why not? I just kind of went here. I have no real need to. For Community Creations Con, we're gonna be, it's gonna be me and Garfield, doing some Skyrim together, looking around. Um, that's gonna be a lot of this same area, because it's gonna be a lot of, like, new people that don't, watch my streams, or aren't, like, you know, necessarily plugged in with Beyond Skyrim. So we're gonna go through a lot of the most developed areas. Um, and yeah, Elder Scrolls really doesn't like sort of planning, working with magic, even though it has tons of magic. Um, actually, here, fun thing, we discovered this on the Merge stream. This is a fun little development thingamabob. Here we go, this is it. This is the entrance. Come on, there we go. So this where I'm standing right here is the end of the dungeon. This used to be just a drop-off, and then we had someone come in and do a cleanup of it, and I guess they were like, oh, this could use some rubble here, you know. Because it feels like a weird, just a drop-off, just a door hanging out of nowhere. But they put too much rubble here, and now I can get to the back of the dungeon by just spamming Y, spamming jump, and then here's the back of the dungeon. What is it, the final boss is like just back here. Oh yeah, here's the like reward, this is like the boss chest, so like yeah, you don't want this. It happens. Yeah, there's the butt of the final boss of, you know, this dungeon, which would be a Centurion. That's not how that's supposed to go. Gonna have to go through and remove that again. But this dungeon looks really good. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used any of those, like... I'm thinking about doing a spell... Oh, tripwire, by the way. I'm thinking about doing a spell, for the, top-up platforms. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that might be good. Just have it be a a lever door. Do you not have a corpse that I can? Okay, there you go. Oh! I just realized. That was the Skyrim combat music. I wonder if this interior is not parented to the Iliac Bay world space. So it doesn't hook in for the Iliac Bay combat music. That's funny. That's something we gotta do. Because there's like a, for whatever reason, Skyrim lets you add in new music, new exploration music, no problem. Combat music, absolutely hard-coded. You've just gotta like make a separate script that forcibly changes the combat music. When you're in a certain world space if you want that. So I guess this interior did not get parented to the Iliac Bay world space, and so it's not inheriting that music trigger. Or something else is going wrong. Who knows? Honestly, I should get my VR playthrough or VR setup back up and running sometime soon. I would like to do a stream in VR on these islands. They're lovely, and it would probably be a lot of fun. Yeah, you want to see a little jungle? I can't show you that. I can show you Saint Port. Can't show you the city yet. Person who's making the architecture is not ready to show the city, and I don't want to rush them or anything. We do not have an immediate need for port hunting right now. Writing is, I mean, we're completely finished on the other two islands, on Caspar and Hearn, and we're just now getting started on port hunting and the chain. Well, Stros Mackay and the chain. No, there's Redguard ships, there's Breton ships. I think that's mostly it. And then there will be an Imperial ship at the end of one of the quests that I still have to implement. But here is a bit of Stros Mackay. This is going to be the Saints Port Distillery. If you remember from Elder Scrolls Redguard or ESO, there was the abandoned town of Saints Port that has never been populated. It was never populated in either. So now it is a distillery. There you go. These steps have collision. This building does not, but yeah. Hey. I mean, it's going good. I really only have that paragraph on Hayrid, on the Ute, or sort of crown king of port hunting in Stros Mackay. Because I haven't started on his NPC document yet. We're still filling out NPC concepts for the whole town, and then we will start writing once we sort of have all the pieces in place. Because it's nice to figure out, like, what everyone's relationship is like, who has grudges or whatnot, so that you can craft a general dialogue for an NPC that's going to work and be flavorful. So that they can comment on other people, blah blah blah. Also, wait, I'll just have to like TCL over there. I was laughing because there is an Abeclendrian who just is one of our characters that level designers love to pop in places. He is from, this is an NPC from, like, oh my goodness, a point in Iliac Bay long before I got here. Because parts of Iliac Bay were once like a German project called Hochfels, the Hochfels project. And that's where he came from. Iliac Bay got a new height map in 2022? Yeah, 2022. And yeah, that's what all this is. That's why several of these areas are blank, because we changed up how the mountains work, how a lot of things work, and much to the better. As you can see here, wait, actually. No random Emperor ships, thank you. But you can see this ridge that goes all across the northern part of Hammerfell, except for the Tutambu rainforest down here. Which is something we sorely needed. The old height map, you could see, like, from Daggerfall straight into the Alakir Desert with nothing to break up the sightline. It looked like they were 7 feet away from each other. It didn't feel great. So now we, yeah. Oh, it was an Evermore NPC. Abacalendrian. But yeah, certain things like that were just really sorely needed, in the old height map. So, we made the decision to do it and to, like, reset it and reuse all of those assets, where they were appropriate. And now we have all of this. I mean, Stros Makai has never looked this good. Not even close. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about mods. We build on the corpses of, you know, the team that tried to do the same thing before. And it was a hard decision to make. A lot of the people who were working with us still, like, were involved in that height map as well. But even those people at the time agreed it needed to be done. Yeah, High Rock has never looked as good as it does now. Oh yeah, here we're getting to the less completed parts of it. That's like the back half of Bithzark. The Dwemer Mines. Oh, here. I'm very glad that someone put this, though. We've got the Sea Serpent skeleton from Redguard. Yeah. In fact, go and take a look over at High Rock. Because, yeah, High Rock also looks way better than it used to. Let's take a walk around. Yeah, I would say this height map feels like a final rendition that actually works for us. Because here I'll start out in free location. Yeah, because the previous height map had like a lot of, even at the time, there was like a lot of changes that people wanted to make because of these issues, that now are pretty much smoothed out, and the things that we are smoothing out at this point, like in this height map, are very minor things. Like I think things that recently got changed was just like adding some of these islands around Balfiera and some other things, but like we're doing those like minor tweaks at this point, and I think that's indicative of us getting into a very good place. I do know we want to smooth out the Alakir, because right now it's a little too it's hard to make smooth rolling dunes in the height map editor. people had to kind of make sharper, like, big chunks of land that then we're gonna have to go in and smooth out. Honestly, if anything, the old height map was not steep enough. It didn't create enough of these nice bowls where you can, like, feel as though you're in an enclosed environment like this. Like, right now I'm kind of on the side of a cliff. But I can only see so much around me. And it's all within this kind of one biome. Whereas if you move over these mountains, it gets into a different biome. And that's, it's one of those things that helps make, yeah, it helps make, biomes feel more, like, contained and, in a way, larger. Because you feel like all you can see is this deciduous forest. It goes on for forever and ever. Yeah, as opposed to if you could see this deciduous forest and then also see a desert behind it, it makes it feel like it's not that far away. And that's a problem. Yeah, go dance. Yeah, so you see here we have a very strategic use of these, like, ridges and sort of making different bowls out of the biomes that we need. This is the Raven Spring area, which is pretty early. Like, no, we don't have, like, NPCs or anything set up here, and I know these houses are going to get replaced. Yes, exactly. It's like Morrowind's fog. It makes the world feel bigger because you can't see all of it all at once. Durrani Tower doesn't really have anything going on right now. I mean, I'll show it to you. I don't care. I don't care to see it. But, like, it really is just a gray, just like a gray cylinder right now. In fact, I think this map marker at some point was just called, like, the big gray cylinder. Because it's just, like, it's nothing right now. We have to solidify a, design for it eventually, when we also solidify a Durrani design, which is going to require some tile set work, which is unfortunately High Rock's biggest issue right now. No fun allowed. Oh yeah, here, this is actually a very good representation of this whole, like, bowl thing that I was talking about, where all of this environment is all enclosed nicely here, so that anywhere I look, it's pretty much the same kind of environment. But once we get up over here, that's where kind of Johanna starts. That's where this, like, sort of icy tundra, starts up. So you can't see into there, but you sort of get the little preview of it. I think that's... What castle is that? Frostbreak? Yes. Okay. There was another one that I was thinking of somewhere around here. Not Broken Wing. Yeah, there's a lot of assets. We were recently talking about, I think Stros Mackay has more trees than all of vanilla Skyrim, like more different tree types. Okay, now I'm moving down towards, like, this is going to be a Dureni ruin right here. Whenever we get the Dureni tile set in. But now moving more towards, like, Farron. Was that Carthrin? Yeah, Carthrin. For whatever reason, it has decided to not have any music right now. Even though we do have high rock exploration music in, and it should be playing, but it's not. It's kind of eerie. It's a little creepy. A little spooky. You know what? Try to pop his Grave Wind on the whites. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. That's fair. I mean, I don't think it's bad for the game to have occasional quiet parts like that. I mean, if that's a thing that happens in vanilla as well, I guess it's whatever. As if the reason it's not playing music is because multiple 30-second quiet silent spaces are getting chosen by it in just the random choosing of it. Anyway, which city do I think will be my favorite? I mean, I love Stros Mackay. I'm a big fan of pirates. I'm very happy that we're doing Stros Mackay. I think I might also really enjoy Hagate. I'm really here for Hammerfell, to be honest. I like High Rock, but I'm here for Hammerfell. Hi, buddy. Come on over. Are you undead? Yes! Fantastic. Whoever set the whites up did that absolutely correct. There's a neat little piece of architecture that I... What? What was that? Was that a voice line that just Draugr had? What the fuck? Do it again. I'm guessing this must be Draugr dialogue. Guessing? Yeah, okay. Very silly laugh. I didn't realize Draugr did that. But yeah, you were looking at this. This is Johanna. At least that's the, like, crane, for Johanna. Like, their docks are way down here. They have, like, a dock crane. Even that is, like, not big enough, really, but... no. Johanna. Johamda. Come on, come on. Oh, wait. The slow float. Yeah. Snowy Hammer. Oh, yeah. I should look at Seasons of Skyrim to do Snowy Hammerfell. Yeah, that's one of the things that we thought of with this. Because I remember in the old hype map, there were, like, waterfalls between Johanna's docks and the sea. And even here, like, even then, it was still a considerable distance between the city and the docks. Um, but this is, like, even more so. But at least the load door works. Get all the way up here. I think we might make like an interior. I'm not sure. It's something we still gotta figure out. Because Johanna is... I mean, I like Johanna a lot. It does have the weirdness about it. Hi. Hello. I've got another cat here. You know, it's not that far. You just toss it. Just toss the crate right on up. Easy. I think I'm hearing some music. There we go. A jump from it? Sure. We should make something happen if you jump from this. I don't know what, but something. Let's see. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, perfect. Perfect landing. Right on. Incredible. Incredible. How does John have the resources to build the big-ass crane system? Well, there's Artistic City. I think I can do it. I think I can actually do... Oh, fuck, fuck. I can't do it now. Can I get into the... Can I clip myself into the architecture? No. I'm screwed. Okay, going for it. So close every time. Eagle sound effect if you land in the water. No, I'm gonna do it. No, no cheating. I'm doing it. Yes. Haha, haha. Yes. Just gonna have a guy walk up to you. Like one of the guards walk up to you if you do that and go, "Holy shit. The fuck did you do that for?" Who put the Christmas tree there? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who put the Christmas tree here? Hey, thingy. I thought no fun was allowed. What happened here? Wow. I've actually never seen this thing, like, enabled in the build. That's awesome. Okay. Next year's, like, Christmas, we're gonna do a new Johanna thing. That's great. I love it. The road boat. Oh my god. Yeah, when we were doing a merge stream, uh, I'm gonna make a clip show out of it. But, someone put a boat out in the middle of the water, like, near Fair Tree, with just road pieces on it, because it's a road boat. A rowboat. It's a road boat. Right now we are in Johanna, which is right on the east of High Rock. So Skyrim is right over here. In fact, we don't have the borders set up to stop the camera, so here's Solitude. There's Solitude. It's over here somewhere. There's Solitude. Over there. There's Solitude. And then here, that's where High Rock starts, kind of. And then we are over here in Johanna. In Johanna. Farron is up there. Can't really zoom out all that much. Then there's like North Point up here, so that's should give you a decent idea of where we're at. Yeah, this is not our most developed area right now. Johanna is Iliac Bay is in its own world space. So Tamriel, even though it's called the Tamriel world space, Tamriel is really just Skyrim. You can't have all of them merged, no. This was something that people were trying to do in like 2014, 2015, was have them all together, but basically outside of a certain radius, Havoc physics doesn't function. So like, you can't pick items up, you can't really interact with anything. It just messes everything up. So we've had to separate everything into its own world spaces based on it's actually apparently like vertically you can go really far and it doesn't really matter, but horizontally is the problem. So it's based on like horizontal width. Um, so Iliac Bay is in its own world space, and that'll be High Rock and Hammerfell. Morrowind is in its own world space. Argonia is in its own world space, and then Cyrodiil, Elsewhere, and Valenwood all kind of fit nicely within like one square. Um, yeah, Three Kingdoms area is big. But yeah, so Valenwood, Elsewhere, and Cyrodiil will all be in one shared world space. Yeah, and if this is your first stream, by the way, I should go back to the Abetian Isles, because that's our most developed area. Um, oh, so the map merging here is actually, so this is not the full actual map of Skyrim. This is just the LOD, so this is the distance model of a bunch of Skyrim, literally just so you can see Skyrim from certain points in High Rock where you would be able to see down into Skyrim. Um, oh yeah, and Roscray is in its own world space. Yeah, and Atmore is also in its own world space. I, yeah, I don't know where they would connect to. Um, but yeah, so this is just a bunch of like low detail, and it's actually a lot of Skyrim. It's not all of Skyrim. It's a lot of Skyrim though. Um, I don't think we needed this much, but it's all just the distance models, so it's not like it doesn't really count. Um, because it's not anything that you're actually going to interact with as a player. But I know that there are several locations that you can see down into Skyrim from. I think if we take this horse up here. Come on. Here's Johanna, I think. We're gonna break this. We're gonna break Iliac Bay real quick. Skyrim horses. Skyrim horses. Okay, so this is still High Rock. A little Bredic crypt over there. Oh, oh. I was about to say I screwed myself, but then the horse just did it. I think this is meant to be the little enclosed area for, I do have access to console commands, because I have the controller and I have my keyboard right here. I'm just having fun not doing that. Yes, okay, so this is meant to be the little enclosed area that you get to from up here. Because we talked about this abbey back here. But this would be the old Dibella Abbey. What's up? What's up? And I'm pretty sure from here... Yep, you can see into Skyrim. I guess that's why whoever did it put it all the way up to like the throat of the world, because you can still see the throat of the world from up here. Oh wait, no, that's not the throat of the world, because that's Solitude back there. But theoretically, when you're inside here, even though I'm not actually going to go inside here because there's a bunch of Daedra on the other side, but you can see out this window and you'll be able to see out to Solitude out there. Yeah. And then eventually, in the course of doing the quest that will be in this thingamabob, yep, that's Solitude. So yeah, eventually in the course of doing this quest, you'll get down to that little enclosed area. Yeah, there's a scamp. There's some other Daedra back there. Whoa. And there's Castle Volkahar. Volkahar Castle. Yeah, I like working on this project a lot. It's a lot of fun. And like, do I think I'm gonna be here for all of this? Not necessarily, but I'm having a lot of fun doing these areas. Writing these 2 islands was incredible, and I'm super, super excited to write for Stroh's Mackay. Just give me pirate stuff. Let me write pirate things. Cool, thank you. You're welcome. Will it fast travel me with my horse? I think it will. These islands are not really meant to be traversed with a horse, but we're gonna do it. And then dinner, and then I'm gonna try out this dual streaming thing again. And if not, then I guess I'll just be doing this with the second computer for C3. Which is not my ideal. I would like to be able to do... Hey, it's me on my horse. I would like to be able to do development streams with dual streaming on this, and then using the second computer for creation kit stuff. Oh, speaking of, I didn't even fully test out the red spot, which I was intending to do. My goodness. Well, you know what? I guess we're gonna do that then, since now I'm coming back here. I was gonna test out quests, and I totally, like, got sidetracked. As I usually do, when there's people to show stuff off to. If we could get some, like, nice sharp hoof clacks. Yeah, this is one of the High Rock horses. So, here we go. Yes, good, correct. This took a surprising amount of scripting to get this to work on a load door. And someone recently added this, which I think is cool as hell. The saddle? I think the saddle's just... No, it's not a vanilla saddle. I don't know what this is. The red spot I'm testing out. The red spot. There we go. By the way, check out not work. Custom quest not work up top. So I'm going to arrow longbow. Super cool. These lines seem to let him go. How was that made with the drop bridge? I mean, pretty simple interaction to do within Skyrim. But one of the level designers just did that, so I didn't do that one. Oh, how to shoot down the bridge? Yeah, just explore around. Especially this guy is supposed to be like hard to find. This is supposed to be like a more freeform quest. So I wouldn't worry about that. And also, I'm relying on people's innate curiosity of seeing a load door to a place that they can't get in. Wait. Oh, right. this and his red spot. Then I should be able to... Yes. I don't know what is Z fighting out here. Well, it looks like two versions of the same, like, rock trim are Z fighting, but whatever. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a less handholdy quest, because also this quest is not really, like, necessary for further progression. There are some ones, like, quests that lead to other quests and stuff, but we're not worried about that for this one. So if you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's fine. So the idea is I go and take this, and go kill some stuff. Do I have to kill another thing? Just another anything? I mean, it's bloodied now. I wish I could condition it on just the blood shader, but I don't know that I can do that. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't do it within the scripting. There's the acute necrosis. Here, if you want to see the, there you go, movement and attacks are 10% slower. It's a custom disease that I... no, it does not have to be human blood. I think this should all work. I think I might have conditioned it on not undead though, so I don't know if these guys count. And I died. Because I'm like level 3. Okay. We should have his pickaxe again. Yes, alright, good. I do like the earth enchantment effect shader, by the way. These are spells and effects that were taken from elemental destruction magic, but we've done new mechanics for them for Beyond Skyrim, because some of them were a little overpowered, especially wind. There's that. and then something else not undead. So not a ghoul, but pirate would probably do. Oh, I think there's actually a hunter in here. Yeah.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Hey! That's all you got?
Um. Hmm. I swear I tested this bit earlier and it worked. What about you, Nurgle? If I do... Okay. I don't remember what the quest stage was for that, so I'm gonna have to look at the script for this as well. Got a lot of script looking to do in my future. Looking at scripts to make sure they function. Yeah, something's not functioning. Oh! Actually, I wonder if it's because the enchantment is causing some extra damage. And I think my script might be looking for, like, the last hit. If the last hit was done by this weapon, and it might not include the enchantment damage. The extra, like, earth damage that's happening. So it might be that, like, a tick of the earth damage is happening, and it's not registering as being done by the pickaxe. Hmm. Yep. Okay, well, I am better at coding now than I was before, so I will have to take a look at the scripts for that. God, I wish I remembered what the quest stage was for the finale, just so I could test the courier. But I don't remember it. I'll have to come back with a cheat sheet. Test out some of those other mechanics going on within the quests. Hey, quests are complicated. These are, you know, they're gonna not work until they work. It's gonna take a bit of doing before they are gonna work.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Let me in. Let me in. Get me on the boat. Boat.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I don't know. I don't think this one's animated, but that would be good. I'll have to check it out about like an animated ship script. That would be cool for having like some random encounters and stuff. Because I think this one is just static right now. You good? No, it's not moving right now. Just the water is moving. But you can see if I just like hands off the controller, we're not moving. I would be very interested to take a look at how that script works though. Yeah, I might try and get that working, because that'd be sweet. Is this one of the areas that's way too deep? No, this one's fine. So this enchantment is very strong. I should probably tone this down a little bit. Three points of damage, 6 points to unarmed, and damages enemy armor by 6 points. That doesn't seem like it would be doing a ton, but jelly waves. And yeah, I can show off a bit of Stros. I've showed off a bit of, see, I went to Saintsport Distillery already. I could go to Devil's Den. We could walk around a little bit of Stros. And then I'll probably head out in like 5. I do want to try and get this plugin working again. So I'll putz around with that. Oh, my horse. What's up, buddy? That's what I'm trying to do, basically. Gust is not doing it. Go flop. Go flop. Flop horse. Okay. Must get blowed. Well, I don't want to just kill you. That's not fun. Mwah. 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 Okay, horse, you stay there. Yeah, there's a bit more Stros Mackay. Yeah, we'll probably have some unique forces. Something like that. And no plans for them, I mean, like, currently in terms of, like, one that we have written. But probably, yeah. Banana. The horse is healing. Is this Saintsport again? No, this is, Mega Fat Stacks. Not the final name. If you couldn't tell. You still have one? Yeah, I do. Disappeared. Yeah, we'll eventually come up with an actual name for that. What do you think I am? Yes, so I can't turn around. I'm not turning around. The, the platforms will, they turn you into bats now. It will eventually turn you into, parrots, basically. Macaws. Um, just like the similar platforms did in Elder Scrolls Redguard. Because it's port hunting, and the person who is making the architecture for port hunting doesn't want it shown off yet, so I'm not showing it off. I'm only showing it off from afar. That's port hunting, and I gotta say, it already looks awesome. It already looks really, really good, but it's not quite done yet. Um, bebopping around the city, trying to not show too much of it. I think back... Where are we in relation to the rest of Port Hunting? So, like... So that's the... Okay, I'm out, like, near the old quarter. And then the observatory's over there. Yeah. Odd Buzzarist. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't have a period after it. Because I went back into the CK and made sure, like... And it does have a period there. What's up, horse? Horse is back. Horse's friend again. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. The bounty. The adventure that awaits. And the rain that still happens way too much on the islands despite me setting it as like a 5% chance. I swear I have to go in and set it as like a 2% chance. Oh wow, you can't even really see it. Like that's Stros Mackay over there. I was gonna try and have like a nice distant view of it where you can barely see it. Yeah, that's Stros Mackay, because that's Nagasta's tower right there. Oh, I'm a design director, so I'm like writing lead and I'm like writing co-lead and implementation co-lead. So what I generally do is like I follow quests and NPC dialogue from like concept through into implementation. With your capstan, Tuwaka capstan. Get up on here. Edge myself out to the edge of the thing. I am in charge of the secret narrative. I mean, I do know some secrets about what we're planning for the main quest. Whether that comes to fruition, who knows? But like, we've got some neat ideas. There's Nagasta's tower back there in a very low poly state because it doesn't really have a high poly thing right now. You can see that the Nagasta's island is all just blank right now. Just kind of nothing for the moment. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I think, yeah, I want to try and get this multi-stream thing going, but that was fun. Y'all have a good one. And, oh wait, here, before I head off, tune into C3 on Saturday. I'm gonna be streaming at, 6:30, Eastern Time. And it's all benefiting, Make-A-Wish International. So, you know, great cause.